welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is April Monique, and in today's video I have a summertime glowy bronzy look for you. It's actually this look that I'm wearing right now, and surprisingly this look turned out better than I expected. So if you guys want to see how I got this look and what products wowed me, then just keep on watching. Okay, before we get started, I just want to tell you guys, sorry if the lighting looks a little bit weird. I'm having some lighting issues. One of my lights keeps on going out, and I can't deal with it right now, so I'm just gonna let that go. So if I look a little dark, yes, I know it is really late at night when I'm filming this video, so that is just that. Another thing, I don't know if I mentioned it in the intro, but I was gonna do like a summertime orangey yellow look eyeshadow, but I was doing it and I just looked like a freaking rainbow sunshine. Like, it was horrible, so I decided to scrap that, and since it's already getting later, I just decided we're just gonna go ahead and do a summertime glowy look minus the eyeshadow. So yeah, let's get started. The first thing I'm gonna use is the Supergoop glow screen. It just looks like this. I did get it from Sephora. I haven't used it yet, so this is going to be my first time. I don't have any primer on. This is the only primer that I'm going to put on my face, so hopefully this works. I'm just going to shake it a little bit. Gosh, I hope this lighting looks okay. I promise it won't look like this next time. And so I'm going to squirt some out on my finger. I don't know how much of this I should put. I'm just going to go ahead and do about that much. It does have a color to it. It doesn't look like it has like any glitter or anything, which I like. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it on my skin. Oh, just like this. Now on the monitor, I do like it. I need a little bit more for my forehead. It does have a sunscreen smell to it, but it's nothing overboard. I can deal with the smell. I really like the way my face is looking, actually. Let me get a mirror up close. So up close it does look nice. I actually I like it. I actually like it a lot. I'm surprised. I didn't think I was gonna like it. I was a little bit nervous that it was going to be too glowy, but so far so good. I'm really liking this on my skin, the way it looks, so that is a good thing for me. Thank gosh. The next thing I want to use is this Fenty Beauty Ease Drop Blurring Skin Tint, and I have mine in the shade number 5. It just looks like this. I figured since we're doing a summertime look, this would be a great product to use. If I can get it open. And it just looks like this. I wonder if this is going to be a little bit too light for me. No, it should be okay. It just looks like this. I'm going to go ahead and shake it first, just because I've had it sitting in my drawer for a bit. And I don't know if I should apply this with my hands or with my beauty blender. What do you guys think? I think I'm just going to go ahead and do it like this. And I don't know how much of it I should use. I'm just going to do 3, maybe 4 lines like that. And then I'll go ahead and I'll get my beauty blender. Well, not my beauty blender. It's just a sponge. It's from DMS&D. I love these sponges. So actually, I'm surprised. This doesn't have a lot of coverage, but it has enough coverage to where I like it. It just gives your skin like an even, look at, like, you could totally tell the difference. Like, no tint, tint, no tint, tint. That looks really, really nice. Wow, I'm really shocked. Let's go ahead and we'll put some more. We'll do the forehead, the nose, I'm probably using too much, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and blend it out. And I'm actually really happy that I used a sponge. I was going to use my fingers, but to be honest, I don't like to use my fingers. The only time I like to use my fingers is with the, what is it called? The, oh my gosh, Ilia. It's like same kind of concept, but the Ilia has way lighter coverage, but I still like it. So let me see if I could do it without that. Wow, look at that, you guys. That looks really, really, really nice. Oh my god. I'm actually going to take this with me. I have a trip. I have a couple trips coming up actually. And these would be great products to take. I'm actually going to take the skin tint and I'm going to take the super goop. Because I think that is going to be great products to have on my vacation. Wow, I can't get over it. This is really, 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 really nice. And the color actually is a really good match. I don't know if you could tell, but I'm impressed. So same thing on this side. I'm gonna do a couple lines. Just do that. And for the amount of product that I use, I didn't use a lot. You don't need a lot to get really good coverage. Like, I didn't think I was going to be this shocked. This is really, 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 really nice. Now, I do have more redness on this side of my face, like in this area right here. So you can kind of still see it. I don't know if you could tell, yeah, like right in this area. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit more to see if I could get a little bit more coverage. But so far, I really like the way this is looking. Wow. Sorry if I keep on looking away. It's because I'm looking on the monitor to see what I'm doing. But yeah, so far, so good. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just apply a little bit more right in that area. That's probably a little bit too much, but that's okay. Let me close this. And then go ahead and just tap it. Wow, I cannot believe like how good my skin is looking. So it did cover it up a little bit more. Yeah, you could tell. I could tell the difference on the monitor even. Sometimes I feel like my makeup doesn't look as good in person than it does in the camera. But what you're seeing is what I'm seeing in person, and I love it. Okay, so I'm not going to do any more, but like I said, 8+ for these two products so far, the Fenty Skin Tint and then the Super Goop Glow Screen. Wow, I'm really, really happy. So the next thing we're going to do is going to do concealer, and I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Incognito concealer. It's in the shade, what shade is this? Light beige. I'm just going to put a little bit of this just where I need it. I've only used this once, so that's why I'm using it again. So I'm going to go ahead and put it right here in the inner corner, the outer corner, and a little bit right there. Same thing on the other side. And just because I do have a lot of darkness right now, I got a hair, I gotta take that out. And then let's go ahead and blend this out. ahead and I built it up underneath my eyes, and I feel like, because I could still see my dark circles right here, they're a little bit better, but they're not 100% covered. So I don't think this is like a full to medium coverage. It is maybe like a medium, but very light medium coverage. I've heard really good things about this concealer, like it was really good coverage, but it's okay. It's not, like I said, full coverage. So if you're looking for a concealer like that, this might not be the one for you, but it did give me okay coverage. I still could see a little bit darkness right here in the inner corners, but that's okay. And I don't want to put any more because I don't want it to look cakey. Like I said earlier, my skin is looking really good with that skin tint, so I'm just gonna go ahead and let it be. But the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and do bronzer. And for bronzer, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use this Tower 28 Bronzino in the shade West Coast. It just looks like this. I love this bronzer for the summertime. So I usually use a brush, but today I'm gonna go ahead and just use the sponge, and I'm gonna go ahead and use the butt of the sponge and just dip my sponge in there like that. And then actually I'm gonna go ahead and tap some off on my back of my hand and then go in after, like, and then I'm gonna pinch the sponge just a little bit, just so that way it's not too much. And I'm kind of concentrating most of the product back here and then bringing it to my cheeks once I don't have a lot of the product on my sponge. But as you can tell, I just want a little bit of bronziness, not a whole lot, but you can tell it's giving it to me. I really like this bronzer a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and dip a little bit more, barely tapping the sponge, because I really do like a bronzy forehead. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do it like that. That looks really nice. Now I know I look a little bit dewy, but I don't think I look too bad. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna, after I do all my creams, I'm gonna go ahead and just put the tiniest amount of powder. And once again, just going back and forth and tapping it. I really like the way this is looking. This is like probably the perfect summertime look for me. Especially like if I were going to the beach, I think I would totally rock this kind of look. So that looks really nice. So then I'm gonna go ahead and pick up some more directly on the brush. Now I don't have like a really big forehead, so I like to put most of the product on the sides of my forehead, and then whatever's left, bring it to the front. That's just the way I prefer to have it. But so far this is looking really good. I like it a lot. And then whatever's left, just bring it down. And I'll go ahead and put some on my nose with whatever product I have left on the back of my hand. And just throw some on my nose. Yeah, this is really nice. I love the way my makeup is looking. Too bad I have to take it off in a little bit, like when I'm done with this video. But yeah, it just looks like this so far. So good. I love this look. Chef's kiss. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do cream blush. And for that, I'm going to go ahead and use the Fenty Cream blush in the shade Fuego Flush. I was going to use this because I was planning on doing that eyeshadow look, but I'm just going to go ahead and stick with it for today. And again, I'm going to go ahead and, actually no, I'm not going to use the sponge. I'm going to go ahead and use the brush. I'm going to use this e.l.f. Putty Primer brush. Just looks like this. I'm going to go ahead and just tap it into the product. And since we're going to put powder on top of it, I'm not going to take the excess off on my hand because it will tone down once I put the powder on top. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave it. I'm going to smile and then work my way from like maybe in the middle of my cheek up, and then whatever's left on my brush, put it on my apples of my cheeks. And as you can tell, it's very, very light. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and dip my brush in some more. And I like to bring it up a little bit right here. Yeah, perfect. Just like that. I really like the way that looks. And anyways, blush is like the first thing to go from your face, so I don't mind putting a lot. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit on my nose. And then I'm going to go ahead and get the sponge I was working with and just go over my entire face. Just like that. So yeah, I think that looks really, really, really nice. So I'm going to actually go ahead and I'm going to set the bronzer that I have down, and I'm going to use this Sugar Rush. It's the, I believe it's like the sister brand to Tarte. It just looks like this. It's in the shade Sun and Fun, I believe. It's a baked bronzer. My favorite bronzer for summertime. I'm just going to do a little bit just to set down that cream bronzer. Okay, I'm looking very bronzy. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly fix my contour line right here, just because I feel like it's a little bit low, so I want it to look a little bit chiseled. So I'm just going to go ahead and take my sponge and just wherever I didn't have no other product, just go ahead and go over it just like that. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to take some powder. I'm just going to use this Pretty Vulgar powder. It is in my, what is it called? My pan project for the year 2021. So I'm just trying to finish it up. You can't get it no more. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to put some very lightly with my sponge underneath my eyes and set the rest of my face with it, just so that way we don't look over glowy. Okay, so I've already set my face with the powder, and as you could tell, I still have luminosity to my skin, so I didn't put a whole lot of powder. I am loving the way this looks. Just trying to get whatever powder I have left on my cap, put it back in. Now the next thing I'm gonna go ahead and do is highlighter. I'm trying to figure out if I want to do a powdered highlighter or a cream highlighter. I think I'm gonna do both. So for that, I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the cream powder first. It's from ColourPop. It's in the shade Wisp. It just looks like this. This is another product that is in my project pan for 2021. Trying to figure out how I want to apply this. I guess I'm just gonna use the sponge. Let's see. We'll use this side. And I'm just gonna use the tip and just put it in the product. Hopefully this comes up. Oh yeah, that worked. Okay, cool. And as you could tell, oh yeah, you could tell, oh my god, that looks so nice. This is definitely a summertime look. I'm loving this a lot. I don't know if you could, oh yeah, you could definitely see that glow. Wow. Too bad it's like 11 o'clock at night. Also, I could be going somewhere with this look, but I'm not. I'm just gonna take it off and go to bed after. I was gonna film another video, but I don't have time. It's too late. So let's go ahead and do the other side. Wow. I'm very, very impressed. And actually, I'm not gonna put the powder highlighter on. I'm just gonna leave it like this just because I feel like I don't need it. My face is glowy enough. I'm gonna go ahead and just do whatever's left on the sponge with, go ahead and put it on my nose. Yeah, you could tell. Wow. This looks really, really nice. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna actually do my mascara and my brows off camera real quick, just because I don't want this video to be too long. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the Milk Makeup, what is this called? The Kush Lash Primer on, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do a few coats of the Morphe mascara. I really like this mascara, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And my eyebrows, I'm just gonna go ahead and put some brow gel in them. I'm gonna use the Makeup Revolution. I don't know, it's in the shade medium brown, just looks like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and do those things, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna finish it off with the lips, and then I will give my final thoughts. So I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I am back and I did my mascara. I am really loving this Morphe mascara. Not a lot of people are, not a lot of people are talking about this mascara. I just bought it just because I seen it and it was on sale, and I really do like this mascara a lot. But before I had put on my mascara, I forgot to tell you guys that I wanted to set my face, and so for that I used the e.l.f. Dewy Coconut Setting Spray. It just looks like this, and I really, really like the way my skin is looking. Like, it doesn't look over glowy, doesn't look dewy. I think this is just the right amount for me. I really do love this look a lot. So last thing we got to do is I'm just going to go ahead and pop on a lip gloss, and for that I'm going to use the Tarte High Performance Rainforest of the Sea H2O gloss in the shade Hang 10. It just looks like this. I don't feel like putting on a lipstick, and you know, for summertime I don't think a lipstick is necessary, just gloss and you'll be fine. I love this packaging. Let me show you guys real quick. I haven't used it yet. It just looks like this. I don't know if you could tell, but it looks like it has like water droplets on the cap. Really, really pretty. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on and call it a day. Alright, you guys, this is the final look. I really like the way this look came out. I like the gloss, but I feel like it's a little bit thick, so if you don't like thick glosses, you're probably not gonna like this, and this will definitely get in your hair if you have it down and it's windy, so just be mindful of that. But I really do like the lip gloss, and like I said, I love the Fenty, what is this called? The Fenty Ease Drops number 5. I don't know if I said what shade I had, but really love this. I'm like shocked that I loved it so much. Also, I loved it paired with the Super Goop Glow Screen. These two combinations are amazing. I'm definitely gonna pack this with me in my travel bag. This is just the perfect summertime products to use. I did like the lip gloss, this dewy setting spray. It didn't make me look over dewy. I need to play with it some more, but it's okay for now. What else? The what is this? The concealer, brain fart. I'm not a fan of it. It's okay, but I wouldn't like gravitate towards it a whole lot. It was just alright. So I wouldn't recommend to purchase it. The blush I liked, of course. You already know the bronzer I love. This powder bronzer I love, and the highlighter, it actually looks really good on my skin. I just love that glow, and like I said, this is in the shade Wisp. So yeah, I really like that. I don't know if I mentioned I didn't do my eyebrows just because I'm gonna get them done tomorrow, and like I said, I'm gonna take this look off after this video. So this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye.